Hey guys, it's Dr. Kresimir. I'm a chiropractor here in London, Ontario, Canada, and today we're going to be talking about ways to fix and test your neck posture. So the first, and I'll show you the exercises at the end as always, but it's important to understand a couple of really important mechanisms to get the most benefit from the exercises. The first thing that we need to chat about is the difference between bad structure and bad posture. Bad posture is, you sit in this position and then somebody says straighten up and you can straighten up, right? That's just changing the muscles, and that's bad posture. Now, if you sit in this position for a long period of time, your body will start to adapt to you being in this position, and what will happen is your spine will wear out in uneven ways, and then as a result, you're gonna have bad structure. And if somebody was to say, straighten up, you wouldn't be able to straighten up. You would be stuck in this position. And we see this, all the time in the practice, more specifically with low back pain and low back arthritis and degeneration. Once it's like that, it's very challenging to manage and to fix, and you can spend a lot of time in pain. So I wanted to show you not just an exercise to test to see where you're at, but an exercise to track your progress to see how you're either progressing or regressing. So I'll show you that, then I'll show you some exercises that you can do. So the test, you want to find a wall like this. Standing would be better, but I'm limited by space and the camera and how close I need to be. You want the dimples of your spine straight, and you want your shoulders straight. And what you should be able to do is you should be able to put your head flat against the wall. And if you have a forward head, this might be hard and you might not be able to get it. If you can't get, and I'm not talking about putting your head back like this, chin nice and tucked, head back against the wall. If you're finding it challenging to do that, bad structure might already, start, I'm having trouble speaking today. Bad structure might be starting to develop. To add to this, the other thing you should be able to do, once your head is back against the wall, both arms, you should be able to touch simultaneously your elbows and your wrists, not your knuckles, but your wrists to the wall like that. And the third part, if you want to get really fancy, and I have a TV above me, I can do this, is you should be able to lift your hands all the way up, keep your elbow against the wall, keep your shoulder against the wall, keep your wrist against the wall, keep your head against the wall, and keep your lower back against the wall. That's like level 3, 3 degrees. My guitar teacher talks about the 3 degrees, and the third one's the hardest. That's the third degree. Now, if you can't do that, again, that acts as your test. So a simple way to make sure that you're making progress is to do that in the morning, do the exercises that I'm going to be showing you, and then retest, and you should be at least a little bit closer, or it should be a little bit easier. Exercise number 1 is to get up and get moving. If you're spending a lot of time sitting, and it's really common nowadays, a lot of people are working from home, there's more sitting now than ever before, it's really hard to counteract all day, 12 hours a day or 9 or however many hours a day in this position. It's hard to counteract that with a handful of exercises done for minutes a day. So the best thing you can do is to get up and to get moving. That's number 1, and that is the most important one. If you were just to focus on that, get up, get moving, and move your neck, you would be doing better and better. Number 2 is using the test as an exercise. If you can get your head against the wall, one of the things you can do is you can try to push the back of your head against the wall to help strengthen these muscles back here and relax these muscles up here. Right, so you're just gonna push your head. You don't have to push really hard to give yourself a headache, but just apply some resistance and count to 10 and then relax, and count to 10 and then go again and repeat that cycle 8 times. Another one you can do is the most unattractive exercise of life. If you're sitting in this position, then the opposite to sitting in this position is, not head back and up, but you want to retract your head in this position like this. So same thing. When you get up, you can do these things, but hold for 10 seconds, relax for 10 seconds, hold for 10 seconds, and relax for 10 seconds. And the last one that I want to show you is just, you can see them really clearly on me because I don't have a thyroid, but these muscles here, so there's this band of muscle called the sternocleidomastoid, and it starts on your collarbone. You can see this massive band, and it attaches to this bump underneath your ear called the mastoid. You can grab, and it's pretty painful. Like, this is a really overactive muscle in a lot of us, but just finding where the trigger points are in that muscle and applying some pressure until the trigger points let go. You don't have to put too much pressure, but just a little bit of pressure will help relax the front of your neck. And when you do the exercises, it'll help your posture. You can also work so to the middle of both SCMs. If you get them out of the way, there's muscles on either side called scalenes, which can also be really, really tight. So just spending some time rubbing and working on these muscles will help get some of the trigger points. If you have a massage therapist, or you're going to a massage therapist, which you should be, get them to work those muscles out. So making sure that you're getting up, the best thing to do is to set your timer for every 50 minutes. So every 50 minutes you get up and you get moving. Not go on your phone or check social media, but to actually get up and start walking around for 10 minutes and then get back to work. Exercise number 2 is the one against the wall. Exercise number 3 is the turtle in the shell. And then exercise number 4 is the rubbing of your neck. Hope you found those helpful. If you have any comments or questions, please post them below. I would love to help if I can. Have a great week, and I'll talk to you soon.